Hi guys, good morning. Today we're going to be talking about the factors of production. So this is going to be something we're going to use for the next few, probably months in this class. It's important to understand it so that you can understand when we start talking about industry and how we make things. So we're going to talk about the 4 factors of production today. So factors of production are the resources of land, labor, capital, and enterprise that are used to produce goods and services. So these 4 things are what we use to make goods and services. So goods and services are just the things that we use every single day. So things that we buy, things that we use in our house, electricity, groceries, electronics, anything like that, anything we use. So let's get started with our first level of production. The first one is land. Now I'm going to read these to you because I know that you can't see around my hand, and you'll be able to see them in a minute. I'm also going to post a picture of this so that you can see it. So land are all the things supplied by nature and used in production of goods and services. So it's all the things that we find in nature and that we use in production of goods and services. So it's all the stuff we find, stuff that God made basically. A few examples of this, I'm going to write them underneath. You can see me doing it already, I think. Some examples are farmland, forests, rivers, lakes, oceans, minerals, crops, anything you can find in nature. All right, our second box is going to be labor. Now, I have it written twice because there are 2 ways to spell labor in English, which is confusing, I know. The one with the U is the British version, and the one with the O is the American version. So you might see it both ways, so I put it both there. So labor is all human creation, things that we create using natural or man-made resources. So land is stuff made by God, and labor is stuff made by people. All right, and the next one is called capital. It kind of goes with labor. Capital is anything made by man to help make goods or services. So it's the stuff that we make to help us make other things. So like tools, buildings, factories, roads, sewage systems, iron bars, chemicals, anything that we can use to make something else or to keep something else in is a capital resource. And this last one, enterprise, is a little bit confusing because it's something that you'll use when you get older, maybe if you go to college or if you take an economics class in prepa. So we won't talk about it a lot, but we're going to define what it is so that we know. So enterprise is the energy involved in organizing production of the other things, so like land, labor, and capital, and that measures risk. So like I said, this isn't something we're probably going to talk about in geography because it's not super relevant to geography, but it is one of the 4 factors of production, and so I wanted you to know what it is. But it's not the one that we'll have to talk about a lot, so if you're confused about it, don't panic. I'm not going to make you remember this one. So enterprise is just the energy involved in making things. All right. Make sure that you copy this down, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.